Hey everyone, and welcome on back to Building with Whip. Today is episode 88, and we got some awesome plans going on. Yes, we are still over here in the new custom biome area because we're going to be building an awesome little watchtower up on the hill up here, right over this little peak, right there, looking out over the lake. I thought it was an awesome spot to get something cool going on. I got a decent idea for what I want to be doing here, and I've went ahead and done quite a bit more terraforming just off cam. I was just kind of relaxing, chilling, hanging out by the school, you know, getting up into trouble in the neighborhood, you know, butchered that, but you know, who got that reference? There we go. All right. Anyways, yeah, so I got this whole plan set out in here for kind of how I want the base area of this look. I'll do this off cam just kind of on my own. I don't know. I'll do it just over the time. We don't need to do a whole lot more terraforming on cam right now. We'll take a little bit of a break from it, but the tower is going to be right up in this spot. We got a nice 5x5 interior right here, and then we got these walls set up, and I got a decent idea in my head for what I want it to look like. I loaded up this shulker box here with a bunch of stuff, and that can give you guys an idea of what we're looking at. But first, before we get into that, some little things I want to be covering. So at the bottom of the lake here, I went ahead and replaced all the soul sand with brown terracotta. Yep, I went up and farmed all that. It turned out to 7 stacks of soul sand was placed down under there. 7 full stacks and a little bit more than that. Yeah, so that's all fixed. We're good for 1.13 there. Also, guys, last episode, we went ahead and did a kind of like a episode where we jumped around, did a bunch of different things. Like we did a little wagon over the hill right there. We did some stuff over in Papyrus working on a cactus farm. We did a few other things all over the place. I don't remember because it's been so long. But yeah, let me know if you guys like that type of stuff going on there. I had some fun with it, but I am curious to hear what you guys got to say about it. So if you guys like those kind of more jumpy around episodes where we do a few different projects every once in a while, I don't want to do it every single episode, but say we do that every like, I don't know, maybe like once every 10 episodes, we just take care of a bunch of smaller things that wouldn't normally have lasted a full project for us, like a full episode, because I like each episode to kind of complete something. And I feel like it needs to be like something fuller than what we were kind of doing in there. Like the cactus farm, probably could stretch that into a whole episode if I wanted to, but I kind of like doing it smaller. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on that. So our base design for what we're doing right here is we're going to bring these guys all up to being 5 high. We're going to do mostly a wooden tower here. All the stone at the base is going to get removed. So what we're going to do is base off of this side right here. So we're going to go 1, so that's up 2, so 3, 4, and 5. And we'll bring them all up to being this tall right here. I'm going to go ahead and actually, you know what, let's just go ahead and build one side on it. And then we can go ahead and time lapse the rest out. And I think it could be kind of fun just mixing things up like that. So we'll go ahead now and just get rid of this guy right here. I actually should probably just fill my inventory up with all this stuff because we're going to need all of it sooner than later. So might as well just get everything here. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little bit of building on cam today though with you guys. Let me set up my inventory real quick. Okay, so I don't really know where I want to do the entrance on this guy yet, but we're going to go ahead and bring this up to being 2 tall right here, or actually 3 tall, sorry. We'll go ahead and do something like that. Then on these side bits, we actually need to go ahead and get our oak wood as a little bit of like a divider here. I wanted to go ahead and kind of bring it across like this, kind of breaking up the area a little bit. Then we're going to do this kind of weird pattern right here with some stairs, do regular, upside down, ups, and then a regular one right there. So you can kind of see our base is looking a little bit like that. Then up on top of this guy, we're doing another row of the full stuff. And then right here along these, we're actually going to go ahead and place in some trapdoors just to kind of bring it out a little bit. Then on these corners, we're bringing up some dark oak stairs right here, just kind of bringing it all in towards the center a bit more. We can go ahead and get rid of that guy. He wasn't supposed to be there. Up on top of this though, some more spruce stairs. And this is going to kind of create our second little landing area. So these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we can go ahead and do this guy right here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then down on the base of these, we're going to add a little bit, like our only really little bits of stone in this whole build are going to be coming in right through here. And we're going to go ahead and do bam, like bam. And then it's going to be a spruce fence, and it's going to be a gap. Then we're going to do another spruce fence and a cobblestone wall. So we go cobblestone wall, spruce fence, cobblestone wall. So I got kind of like the base idea up to here of what I wanted to do. And I was thinking in these areas, we could kind of bring it in a little bit and go ahead and do like a skinny trapdoor wall, kind of getting, again, some more height variation or height definition in this guy. Or not height, but making it look a little bit skinnier. And up at the top of this, to round it back out, we need to go ahead and bring in some more stair blocks right up here. Like bam, bam, and bam. So I'm thinking, let's see what this looks like back down here. You guys can kind of, okay, so we got to fix that stair right here. That's fine. We can go ahead and do that. And then we got to go ahead and get some spruce wood in the side of these guys just so it looks a little bit more full. So we're going to bam, break you out and though right there. Cool. So I was thinking something like that could be kind of cool for like that base area. Then at the bottom here, we're going to go ahead and bring in a little bit of cobblestone and kind of work this up around the base, trying to make it look a little bit more like they're just kind of piling up stones here to help with the structure of the building. Just trying to use the stones here to help support it, help keep it up into like the air, and just that little bit of extra thickness around the base I thought could be really cool. So something like that, like right there. Maybe we go ahead and get you out right here and go ahead and place like a stair block, and then we turn this guy into a full block, something like that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that a lot more. Cool. Yeah, so we got this kind of design right here, which is looking pretty solid. Then my plan was just to kind of start bringing in the top area up here. I think we want to go ahead and use some spruce slabs. So let me go ahead and make a crafting table real quick. And we can go ahead and get some spruce slabbage going on here. Like that should be good. We don't need a whole lot of them. So let me go ahead and organize again. All right, so we're up on top again. And we can go ahead and kind of bring these dark oak stairs out this way. Just again, getting that little bit of extra definition so we can bring the top of our build out a little bit more, get that extra stuff in there. And what I'm thinking right here is we can go ahead and do the oak wood there again, get a little bit extra, like, I don't know, just a little bit of that lighter color going in. And I was thinking at the top here, we go ahead and just bring it up by 2 and kind of steep it up into the middle. I thought that could be kind of cool. And do 1, 2 right there. Then we can go ahead and bam, bam, and bam, and then boop, boop. Cool. Okay, so we got kind of like these little Nordic-y roof shapes going on with a little nice area up in here. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of throw in some spruce right around here so we can at least fill this area in and make it a little bit safer. So we have something to stand on, because obviously these guys are gonna come out like that and like that. And then we'll have that other one on that side, which we can do at the end. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I really like this. I was thinking in this area, we go ahead and do something like that. But since we got up here, I was thinking almost we could go ahead and bring in some iron bars. I thought that could be kind of a cool idea to do that instead and just get a little bit more color into here. I know iron bars were kind of like a dark color, but it's color nonetheless. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and do this. I really want to, my goal with this style here is going to be to really try and stress bringing in a lot of different colors and just different things into the build. And my goal right now is to really start using concrete and terracotta to make some cool coloring shapes and things. I thought that could be kind of a fun way to mix this up and create our own new style in this area instead of kind of going on with what we had before, and really make this feel something more unique. So if you guys have ideas on how we can implement like all the terracotta and stuff like that, I'm all ears, guys. I really gotta try and figure out some new ways to do that type of stuff. So if you guys have ideas there, be sure to let me know. May or may not have just torn apart part of our beacon here to get some iron because I didn't want to go all the way back. But yeah, so this is kind of what we're looking at right here. It's looking pretty cool. So for the rest of this guy, I want to go ahead and get a little bit of a top on here. And I'm kind of thinking I want to use some full blocks, like some brown concrete or something like that, which I need to go back to Papyrus to get some more cocoa beans and actually make some brown concrete. But we have a lot of the materials to do it. We're kind of full on gravel and sand right now, so it could be kind of cool to do that. But let's go ahead and, oh, no, come on, back up there. I hate these things, man. I hate landing on these little one wide, oh, hey, look at that, there we go. So up here, what we're gonna do is take a stair like this, and I kind of came up with like a Nordic arch design almost that I wanna be going with, which would be like bam, and then bam, and bam. I thought it could be kind of cool to have these, like, because the idea for the banner for this area, as I'm stumbling over words here, is kind of to create like an elk. We're going to do that later in this episode, and I'm going to show you guys how it's actually going to work out. I got a good idea for how I want to make those custom banners and not actually be cheating resources in or do too much stuff, but I want to go ahead and make those like longer than just the 6 piece banners. So we're going to do that later in this episode, but I want to go ahead and use elk antlers and like deer antlers as a big part of this culture up here. I thought it could be really, really cool to do something like that. So out on this guy, we're going to go ahead and do an iron bar right there. And what I'm thinking for the middle here is we're going to actually go ahead and do that. Then we're going to go throw a hopper on top and I need to go ahead and get down here. We're gonna light a fire on top of that guy. I thought it'd be kind of cool to go ahead and have like a little fire area. I don't know, something more unique, and that's gonna be a miss. And yeah. Can we get back up there? And we're gonna be short. And that was my last ender pearl. Okay, now that we're up here, we can go ahead and do that. And we have fire tick off in this world, so that'll stay there forever. And it looks kind of like a cool little brazier thing. I don't know. I like the idea behind it. We'll see if you guys have any better ideas on how we can do that, be sure to let me know. Okay, guys, so you've pretty much seen the whole front design on this guy. What we're gonna go ahead and do now is we're actually gonna go ahead and time lapse out the rest of this. I'll build up the rest of this guy, get it all up to this point, and then we'll get the roof on there as well. And I will see you guys on the other side of this here time lapse. All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm really happy with how this is looking so far. I think it's really coming together. I wanted to go ahead and put the door in right there. I think we can just go ahead and slide it into the side. But I kind of wanted to show you guys this look from far away as we're kind of walking up to it. I think it's really starting to set the tone for this area and kind of what the general shape and structure of these buildings are going to be looking like. I'm thinking the town over on that side is going to be a very similar classic Nordic style. I got some cool ideas that I want to go forward kind of with making it more of our own. But I think this is a great way of starting it out. I'm really happy with this. And now what we got to do is we got to go ahead and try and figure out our staircase up the middle. I think this is the right shulker box we want. And it is. So I was thinking we go with just some spruce, but now I'm thinking that we're over here, we go with some oak. Seeing as the walls are spruce, let's make it oak just so that it looks a little bit different. So we can go ahead and grab this guy and let's go and do that and bam, and let's see if that's enough. So right here, this is kind of our entrance right now. It doesn't really work too well, but we're gonna go ahead and basically just step these guys all the way up to the top here, and I want to get it kind of I wanted to have it just spiral around and open up at the top here, so we could have just a nice little smooth way of getting up to the top and just kind of have something like that where it's very simple, very easy. And maybe we go ahead and just kind of step them down like this as we're going down, so it's a little like we can save a little bit of, we can save a few of our blocks, and it kind of gives it more of a, ooh, we got to watch out for those though. That's a bit of an issue. So right there, if you didn't see, Placing him right there connects it with the stair block on the outside and causes a gap in the wall. So we don't really want that. And that does that right there too. That's not good. Okay, on where we have those issues, we're just gonna have to go ahead and fill that in with some spruce. But no, that's the area. Ah, crap. Huh. So this is the area right here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. We can just go ahead and fill that in. It's okay if it's mixed up. It's supposed to look kind of ramshackle on the outside, so I'm totally fine with mixing up the design and kind of making it messy. This was supposed to, the original goal was to build a ruined tower, and then I kind of, as we built up this more, wow, I need to get rid of all these still. As we built up the shape of this guy in general, I liked it more kind of as this finished thing. And oh my gosh, somebody count how many times I've said kinda here. Wow. I swear it's not on purpose. I'm just really, really tired right now. But yeah, so that was the goal. I stopped myself from saying it there that time. That was the goal, trying to just make it look really Nordic and really classic kind of feel right there for what we're going for. And I said it again, I swear, I'm trying to not. But yeah, so that's looking pretty cool. I like the snow on top. Let's go ahead and jump up here, or ender pearl up here as we would. Let's see, can we make that? Ooh, you can jump from snow onto a stair. That's cool. But yeah, I like the way the snow comes up here all together. And I think it'll look a lot better once we have the snow and all the rest of the region starting to come together. And as our final product, I just want to get the snow up here so we don't have to fly back up later and do it then. But that's kind of the goal here, is just have snow on everywhere and kind of make everything look really, really cool. Kind of more snow as you work your way up into the mountains. Okay, so next I wanted to go ahead and fix up this little entrance area right here. And I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and replace the base of this guy with some stone brick, just to make it look a little bit cleaner and nicer. And because I want the cobblestone to kind of show that it's broken down in here. So I wanted to have this kind of step out here like this. And then this is kind of like that one spot that they still maintain and keep looking very nice and usable and all that jazz. So I was thinking we go ahead and step it down to here and just kind of have that entrance down at the base there. Then I don't really know what I want to do on this side. I'm really not liking that. What if we literally just did like this and then that? I think something like that'll be good. Super basic, super simple, just really, really easy. I'm thinking something like this will probably be a really good idea, just right there. Then maybe we can, to make it more look like the entrance, we had like a few slabs or something covering up that oak beam right there. Let's see, what do we have on us? Maybe some dark oak could work because we have such light colors in this area. Maybe we go ahead and bring in some dark oak like that. How's that looking? I think that's okay. I think that's okay with me. Maybe we go ahead and throw a little torch right on that guy there as well. We got to go ahead and get our door back in place here. And I'm realizing now that we can't really do this because that grass block. What happens if we just turn you and face you out? So it's kind of like boop, boop. Yeah, I could do that. I'm okay with that. What if we could go ahead and grab some trapdoors here as well? This is very much an episode of just experimenting with you guys and building together and just kind of having fun with all of it. So yeah, I figured we'd get a few of these in here, kind of mix them up, do some more smaller stuff, just working together instead of doing those massive time-lapse everything episodes. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to mix it up. So you guys will have to let me know if you guys enjoy this or not. Let's go like that and maybe throw the torch down on that guy. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot more. I like that a lot more. That's looking cool. Okay, I like that entrance now. It's looking much better. I'm thinking down at the base of this guy, though, we go ahead and grab our cobblestone slabs and just kind of do something like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so next thing, I want to go ahead and bring some banners into here. But to do that, we have to make some custom banners. So let me go ahead and get those resources gathered up because it's kind of a long list, and I will see you guys over at Papyrus so we can make it. All right, guys, welcome back. So this chest right here is everything we need along the top in order to make this guy, and we're going to be using a command block here. So pretty much what I'm going to do is basically throw all these materials into the side, and I will leave a link down in the description for how to make this banner if you guys are curious on how to do it. But pretty much it's this right here, the command block and all that stuff. We need to actually go ahead and throw our backpack down and get a flint and steel so that we can burn all this stuff. And for now, we're just gonna do it right here because I don't want to walk anywhere. So we're starting with a black banner real quick. And then from there, we throw in 2 light gray dye going down in the corner there. So pretty much what it is, let's do the black banner right there. So you do that, and you go ink sacks like there. I have it pulled up on the side, and then it's light gray dye in that shape of pattern right there along the bottom. Then you throw the oxide daisy in the base. And then we need 4 more ink sacks, actually. I forgot about that, so we need to do 4 more. I have it up on a side monitor. And then we have to throw a wither skeleton skull on this guy, of course. And then we pretty much do a bunch of cocoa bean magic to turn it all brown looking. So, let me go ahead and get those 4 more ink sacks. Luckily, we are in our massive storage room, and let's see if I can find them. Hey, look at that. We got some ink sacks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Good to go. All right, let's go ahead and make this guy. Apparently, in order to put input into a command block, you actually have to be in creative mode to do that. So I'd hop in there to do it, because you can't even right-click this to open it. But anyways, by the power of Minecraft, we will throw a black banner in there. All of these goods totally out of order. And throw a wither skeleton skull, all those guys, all those guys, all those guys. And those 4 extra ink sacks that we had. Then we'll break that so we don't kill our banner in there. And bam! We now have our banner. Look at that. There we go. That is awesome. I love that guy. So we have all these other black banners right here so that we can go ahead and break this guy and copy him over. So we only have to do that once. And now we can go ahead and now we have 2. So look at that. We got 2 of these guys and we're going to have a bunch of them. And I love this banner. I think it's going to be awesome for our Nordic area. You kind of see it's a little bit like a deer with these antlers coming up or something like that. I know it's like a black one, but for some reason I'm having an issue with the command I'm putting in there. It's only giving me a black banner, so all of our bases are apparently going to have to be black. But you know, we could just cover the whole thing with the color since we can use more than one shape on here. So we're going to go ahead and make a bunch more black banners, but I really like this guy as is. So we'll be fine. We'll be totally fine. So we can go ahead and do that right there. And make a bunch of them so we can just have a lot of these on hand. So I'll meet you guys back over at the build. All right, guys, it is that time to end this video off. I did not realize quite how long this one was getting, just kind of because we built things up slowly and I've been kind of jumbling over my words, so it's been taking a little bit longer to say things. But you know, we're good. We're all through. So I wanted to show you guys, I put the banners up on all 4 sides, just kind of on there, so we get that little bit of breakup for that middle area. But anyways, on to our comment of the day by Deathly Pancake 3. Just do what you feel like mostly. Although I really think you shouldn't start another project already because you still have the castle to finish and papyrus to work on. Plus the big city could use some progress too. So, kind of in regards to this one, yeah, I don't want to start any new projects quite yet because we do have all this stuff to work on. The big Nordic village over there, we still got to make the terrain to be able to even build that thing on. I love building this thing here. That was really fun building this today. The big city project is going to be in this region down there. You can see the wall that kind of is on the outside of it. It's going to be all kind of that area back in there. But I want to terraform it up completely before we even touch it. So I want to wait on that guy for a long time until we basically finish the terraforming project on this region, or at least get it to a point where I feel satisfied taking a major break from it. So right now I think what we're going to be doing is working on papyrus a little bit. We still do have the castle interiors to finish. I'm just really not motivated for vanilla interiors right now just because of the time schedule and things like that, but maybe we'll do some here and there if we need like a shorter episode in there, because those I feel like will be pretty quick. I just kind of have a hard time doing a bunch of them at once and also kind of turning it into an entire video of just interiors. I don't know, it seems weird to me. But maybe we'll touch on them every once in a while. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy. It really does mean a lot to me. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, because, you know, you always should do that. And I will catch you guys on the flip side.